have not seen any commercials, we have not seen any ads, we have not seen any Caitlin Clark merchandise, and we for sure as hell have not seen any Caitlin Clark signature shoes.
In a league where every move is scrutinized, Caitlin Clark's meteoric rise has not only shattered records, but also stirred controversy. As she inks a monumental deal with Nike, Angel Reese's response sends shockwaves through the WNBA community. This isn't just about basketball, it's about recognition, rivalry, and the future of women's sports.
How do you miss an opportunity like that? How do you not capitalize? It doesn't make any sense at all. And playing the politics where, oh, we need to release Asia's shoe first. Well, no, it's not Caitlin's fault that you haven't done anything for Asia yet.
From collegiate sensation to WNBA star, Caitlin Clark's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. Leading the Indiana Fever, she not only brought in record-breaking ticket sales, but also reignited interest in women's basketball nationwide.
Let's not talk viewership, let's talk ticket sales. Bear with me. Ticket sales grew in 2023 by 16% from 2022. Ticket sales have grown by 93% in 2024. What that means is without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA would have taken till 2029 or 2030 to get to where Caitlin Clark has gotten them today.
In April 2024, Nike secured Clark with an unprecedented $28 million deal, positioning her alongside legends with her own signature shoe and logo. Yet, the brand's initial silence and delayed promotion raised eyebrows among fans and analysts alike.
Caitlin Clark's gonna help it change for the better. All of a sudden, we gonna see Asia Wilson. She may get some more shine because she's that girl. Diana Taurasi gonna get more shine because we know what she brings to the table. Ionescu, she's gonna get more shine. Others, black, white, everything in between. It's about the ladies, now more so than ever before.
Angel Reese, known for her charisma and dominance on the court, has carved her own path. With a massive social media following and endorsements from brands like Reebok and Coach, Reese's influence is undeniable. Yet, the spotlight often seems to favor others.
She's on the wrong team. She's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. And she's a rookie, targeted by society, targeted by her looks, targeted by her reputation, targeted by the disrespect that they've shown to the WNBA. She said, no, they're expecting this rookie class to be perfect. This rookie class isn't even one of the best rookie classes in the last 10 years.
Tensions escalated when Nike unveiled a massive billboard of Clark in Chicago, Reese's home turf. Feeling sidelined, Reese took to social media, urging fans to keep that same energy when support isn't reciprocated. The city became a microcosm of a larger debate on representation and recognition.
Is Caitlin Clark currently the face of the WNBA? Yes. Do I think if Asia Wilson dropped a shoe and Caitlin Clark dropped a shoe today at the very same time, that Caitlin Clark would outsell Asia's shoe by 100 times? Yes, I think that would be the case.
The media's portrayal of a rivalry between Clark and Reese has added layers to an already complex relationship. While both athletes express mutual respect, narratives of competition and comparison persist, often overshadowing their individual achievements.
One of the hottest selling jerseys in sports, y'all, according to Fanatics, led by the one and only Michael Rubin. Clark's Indiana Fever jersey is apparently sold out in all sizes. It was rumored that she actually outsold Dallas Cowboy jerseys.
Beyond individual accolades lies a deeper conversation about race and representation in sports marketing. Critics argue that Black female athletes often receive less corporate backing despite comparable or superior performance and influence.
We need to realize the Indiana Fever, this is the second year in a row they had the #1 pick. So do y'all know what that means? That means they're not that good.
As the WNBA season unfolds, the narratives surrounding Clark and Reese continue to evolve. Will the focus shift from rivalry to unity? Can the league harness the star power of both athletes to elevate the game collectively?
There is a Caitlin Clark effect on all of basketball, and especially on women's basketball ratings. Kudos to her. She has elevated an entire sport in viewership.
In the end, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese represent more than just athletes. They're symbols of change, ambition, and the evolving landscape of women's sports. Their journeys, intertwined yet distinct, challenge us to look beyond the headlines and support a future where every player receives the recognition they deserve.
Caitlin Clark has created more buzz around the basketball landscape and has actually transformed and revived a league that was the WNBA, and she is getting paid a measly $28 million.
This just happened. Adidas has officially made Caitlin Clark the face of its new women's basketball campaign. And where is Nike? Silent. Despite locking her into a staggering 8-year, $28 million deal, Nike has barely uttered a word. Meanwhile, Adidas is celebrating her like the generational star she is. And here's the kicker. Angel Reese is watching this unfold from the sidelines, stunned.
Somebody coming along and elevating the sport shine ultimately benefits you. Go out there, compete with her, try to bust her up if you want to, and all of that stuff. Just don't hate on the acclaim that she's getting.
Adidas has made its move, publicly aligning itself with Caitlin Clark, praising her rookie season and cultural impact. At a time when other brands played it safe, Adidas jumped at the chance to crown a queen.
Somebody that's come along, who, by the way, I'm going to go there, who happens to be white, and brought a level of attention and allure to the sport it had not received before. And what we were seeing from an abundance of folks appeared to be resentment.
Here's the strange part. Caitlin Clark already signed with Nike last year. An 8-year, $28 million deal, the richest rookie shoe deal in WNBA history. And yet, total silence. Angel Reese was once called the Bayou Barbie. Charismatic, bold, unfiltered. Her rivalry with Caitlin Clark, born in March Madness, went viral. And it didn't stop there.
They don't want it to grow if it's certain people at the face. And there is still this undertone of jealousy that for some reason I cannot get around calling it anything else but that, because I don't know what else it could be. I thought it was going to get better this season, but it hasn't. There are still people who seemingly, to me, feel like they just don't want Caitlin to be a part of it.
After Clark's playoff exit, WNBA viewership nosedived. The numbers don't lie. Fans came for Caitlin. But when fans noticed Nike ignored her during that peak moment, the internet exploded.
You guys were right. That's what we're saying. You
no,
were right.
Molly, you did not say that, Molly. No,
I'm saying
no,
it.
That is what you said.
That's not what you said, Molly.
What are you guys
that is not
talking?
what you said.
Caitlin Clark is a walking economy. Since she entered the WNBA, merch sales skyrocketed. Games featuring her drew millions in viewership. Her social following crushes veterans. Even resale ticket prices are 3x higher when Clark plays. Clark doesn't look like the traditional WNBA face, and that's uncomfortable for some. Stephen A. Smith called it out. Jalen Rose hinted at it. Even WNBA insiders admitted there's bias and resentment. While Nike doubles down on tradition, Adidas is making moves. They're throwing support behind young talent, celebrating Clark's impact, and winning the brand war. Clark is taking a brief step back, but when she returns, the entire league and the branding world will be watching. Will the WNBA finally anoint her as the face of the sport? Will Nike wake up? Or will Adidas run away with it all? If you think Caitlin Clark deserves more from Nike, let us know in the comments. Do you believe Adidas will steal her away? Hit that like button if you're riding with Clark, and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes WNBA drama you won't get anywhere else. Caitlin Clark just dominated the biggest endorsement war in women's basketball, and Nike? Completely silent. Adidas is putting her front and center, while Angel Reese watches in disbelief. What is going on? Adidas didn't waste time. They called Clark a movement, aligned her with Billie Jean King, and celebrated her impact, even though she's technically signed with Nike. Nike gave Caitlin an 8-year, $28 million deal. But since then, not a single campaign, not a single spotlight. Meanwhile, they hype up Aya Wilson and Angel Reese nonstop. Fans are asking, is this bias, bad marketing, or both? Social media exploded. TikToks, tweets, Reddit threads, everyone's saying it. Caitlin Clark is the biggest draw in the WNBA, and Nike is ignoring her. Adidas? They're watching and smiling. Adidas saw the future. Nike stayed stuck in the past. And Clark? She might just become the biggest brand in women's sports, with or without the swoosh. The question is, will Nike wake up or lose her forever?